Let's go into technologies. I found 5 tech stocks that AI companies are slowly gobbling up. These are the hottest tech stocks on the market. Last year it was NVDA, SMCI. A lot of people make a mistake trying to keep those old stocks. Every year something else comes. If you know how to watch for the best sector and find the best stock, you're always going to be in the best stock. So the first one is Palantir. As you can see, recommendation, this is for the newsletter. So sign up for the newsletter, then you can always see these things. Whenever I'm giving out a recommendation, I show you why this is a good setup. So here we see a good cup with a handle. We see a checkout. The first time I entered Palantir was here around $100, but that was for a swing trade because these lot sheets are not to be trusted. They are better to be swung as a trade. Sold around here for 25% gain. Once it's set up here, you see this very tight price action. It jumped out on this big green candle. This was a volume candle. And these volume candles, we want it to just go immediately. And normally after these volume candles, the stock will just run. I'll show you an example. So you see big volume stock went up about 40%. Big volume candle on earnings, stock went up about 80%, right? These big volume candles are our signals. And I saw that right here. Palantir has been respecting the 20-day exponential moving average. If it comes back halfway, I even sell about 50% of my position already, or even 60%. Because these big volume candles, you just want it to go and not come back. Because you see from the past, it shouldn't come back down. If it comes back down of the volume candles, something is wrong. It's not yet time. So you see here, it went up, came back down. It was not yet time. And you have to be patient for it. So that's what happened here. And then it came back and jumped again. That's when I sent out the recommendation. So Palantir, goal one is when you just take off a little bit and then you let the rest ride. If you're enjoying this video and want to build financial freedom using the stock market, I put together a free guide called 10 chart patterns that make money. It's based on the exact system that we use at Profit Punch, a financial newsletter and educational hub that sends you A+ stock setups where we tell you exactly when to buy and sell, and also will teach you stock trading from the ground up. These are the same patterns that our members use to catch moves like SMCI 250%, NVDA 200%, ALAB 350%. The guide is short, visual, and beginner friendly. Just click the link in the description or pinned comment to grab your free copy. Now back to the video. And then there is TSSI. This one is a very small company, so I did not recommend it, but it had a very nice setup. So cup and handle base. You have a handle in the upper side of the base. You can see these things happen over and over again. Doesn't happen in all the stocks, but in many of them, and then you just have to look for those setups. Because the stock market has so many strategies, but if you just find a few and then master them, world is going to be your oyster. So you see a nice cup and a handle. Breaks out on volume. Bought it here. Then now it's forming this nice kind of chit. So, tomorrow if it jumps up above that price, it's the time to add to my position, right? And then this one, I'll just be waiting for it to close under the 20-day exponential moving average. And you can see the relative strength value is 345. So that's very strong. I know the real investor business daily uses a scale of 0 to 100, but I don't like that scale because it takes away the strength of some stocks. So like QUBT, this one would have 99, but that's not fair because we are forcing them to go from 0 to 99. But this one cannot be called 99 because it's actually having 345, while the other one would be having about 1,000. So I like to keep this value that is not bounded. Bounded things can be tricky sometimes. The next one, IONQ. This one is still forming in a base. Very nice base here. Cap, handle. I hope you can see that. Don't start buying very early. You gotta just be patient for it. A lot of people try to buy very early down here, but it's never a good idea. So what is happening is that it's forming a handle here, and as soon as it breaks out, it's gonna be a very nice buy because the base is long, it has a nice setup, and it's also looking very strong. So that's gonna be a buy when that comes. The next one is ALAB as well. ALAB is something I'm watching. It's forming sort of a, this is not one of the best. I don't like it so much because it dropped about 70%, so not to be trusted, but I'm watching this. Ideally, you want something in the upper side of the base. Then there is Meta. So we have Meta here as well. It's forming a nice cup with a handle, so investors know something about this stock. It's also a good buy. But of course, such big stocks like Meta are not going to move a lot, so it's not going to be that exciting because it's already $1 trillion company. It can go to 10 trillion.